Cultivate your hunger before you idealize. Motivate your anger and make them all realize. Climbing the mountain, never coming down. Break into the contents, never falling down. My knees still shaking like I was 12, sneaking out the classroom. By the back door, a man ran at me twice, though I didn't care. Waiting is wasting for people like me. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause you're alright. Don't dry with their fake tears, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. Don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause you're so right. Don't try with fake or tears, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. 'Cause you will hate yourself in the end. 'Cause you will hate yourself in the end. Capricorn, good morning, blood cloud, Cappy. Cappy, you know what blood clot go on, Cappy. Today is Friday, TGIF Friday, yes. Just like the brownie that issued it by me one time at TGIF in Jamaica, Old Hope Road. Yes, yes. We're talking about it today. Today is the 6th, okay? Capricorn energy. Even though the 6th zodiac is what? Virgo. So maybe Virgo have something to do with this. But Capricorn, I am getting Aquarius in the northern node. Okay? Somebody have a very, very high Aquarius placement. This could be Aquarius moon, but doubt it. I feel like it's Aquarius northern node, okay? Yeah. I'm also connecting to an air sign. Someone's an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? But yeah, the 24th today is the 6th energy. My very educated mother just showed us Saturn, Capricorn, that is you. Saturn, a karma come round. Remember, we talk about this every 29.5 years. Karma come round, so something is, it's developing, yeah. It's developing like a tornado. Okay, so anyways, I want to get into your reading, but Capricorn, on top of on top of reintroducing the Japanese and animation palette to my tongue, because a long time Jamaican people have talked about anime. You think I just yesterday? We're coming from far. Anyways, Capricorn, we had to do intensive research last night. Book and pencil, neuroscientists. Yeah, I had a vibe that with the point, Capricorn. You didn't know? Yes. So a lot of studies has been happening, Capricorn. Maybe you're studying somebody, or you know the formula. Them name one way ya, we cut and come back with the formula. Have everybody speechless like Michael Jackson's song, you know. When we are work, them did a laugh, you know. No blood in my eye, vengeance in my heart, you know. You mean the formula? And when the formula. Them name want we here. Leave Milan on a life for care. We just a come for do the job, and when we don't get the fuck out of here. Me live my long life without no fear. And if me pass away, tell my fans them no cry, no tear. My legacy will never die, I swear. Nah, I'm born already, huh? I swear me did born before my time, I swear. Them name want we are Capricorn. Capricorn them never want you. Capricorn them bully you, though. Capricorn, they bullied you in school. Yes. They bullied the goat so much. Don't make it feel like them never want you here. Don't. Yeah. They make it feel like that's what you were not special. Oh, you were not special. You're not an étoile. You're not a star. Capricorn, you go and you come back with the formula. What are the people going to do now? I'm sorry for Uno. Satan I come back for him place. I'm sorry for all of Uno. We're not talking about Lucifer, which is Libra and Taurus energy, right? And we're not talking about the devil, which is Capricorn energy too. We are talking about Satan, we are talking about Satan, the number 5. Yes, we talk about the year of change. We talk about the 5 is earth sign. As Satan I rule this. Oh, I am so sorry. I do not want to be a spokesperson for this personification, but something is happening with Capricorn, okay? Anyway, I think she's choking on a dick, so don't mind that, okay? Anyways, alright, so intensive research last night, Capricorn. Capricorn opposite is who? Cancer, right? Let's talk about Cancer, right? We talked about Ebola already. I need Ebo and Shayo. Yeah, we talked about that. We talk about what, the COVID-19 that was starting because of very nasty people who spit on the ground. Yes. And I blow them nose and them clothes. Yes, yes. That's why I started the COVID-19. A lot of spitting. But today we're talking about Capricorn's mother. The mother, just like how we talked about Elon Musk's mother yesterday, because she taught us the way. She taught us about the Stockholm Syndrome. And she did not bow to the pressure. So we're talking about Capricorn mother today. Cancer. Cancer, real Cancer. So for all the cigarette smoker them, yes, we are talking about Uno. Uno we're talking about. Even though when we smoke our weed and we put the grabber in the weed, I don't smoke weed with grabber in it. Because Alkaline already tell us he wants to when me give her weed and he lick her head, you know. Or whenever she vex with you and she a let out the pressure, you know. Whenever I'm ready for. Whenever 3 o'clock at night and she text me on the cellular. Him want me push back my leg, you know. Him tell me say him man, what him girl more lower than him and nearly dead, you know. Him tell me every problem, you know. Fucking no and then, you know. My little friend, you know. Yes, yes. So Alkaline had already told us this. So we don't want the grabber to bust our heads, especially when we are clean off grabber for a couple weeks now. Okay, so yes, Cancer. Now, before I start into my book and pencil research, before you listen to anybody who is giving you medical advice, check their credentials. A message from YouTube. Alright? So they can't hold me accountable, right? And I must say, because if I am wrong, I can say that I am wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying that you're wrong. Because 2 wrongs don't make a right, but 2 right make a left. Did you know that? You might not know that, okay? So Cancer research, I'm sure 𝑪�𝒏𝒄𝒆𝒓 didn't know about this, right? Long time she know, don't. I mean, I was the last person to the party. What happened? When they tell me so the party starts at 11 and the party starts at 8. And now me come there at 11 o'clock and everybody I pack up and I go away. I was so, because you guys printed a different type of invitation and gave to me. That is the issue. That is the issue. So let us go. Cancer research we're doing today. Alright? Now, again, before you listen to anyone on YouTube, check their credentials. A message from YouTube. Alright? So here goes the research. Let's see if we have time. Capricorn. Now, according to research from 2000, we're going to call it 2009, alright? 1 of 2 men and 1 of 3 women will be diagnosed with cancer. You don't know what that blood clot mean? That mean if me and my husband, one of us will get cancer, basically. That's kind of what it means towards the population. So, right? So the women has a 1-to-3 ratio, while the men have a 1-to-2 ratio, okay? Now, the most popular type of cancer in men is prostate cancer. Alright? That's have to deal with them prostates. How you check prostate? You have to go up in them. Them claims say you have to go up in them ass to check it, right? Push fingers up in them ass for press on it to see if the prostate is enlarging, okay? And for women, the most common type of cancer is breast cancer, okay? Now, I remember argument that Angelina Jolie, she said that her mother had cancer, so she never even want to risk it, so she did cut off her breast stem, right? Which probably is part of the reason why she did adopt so much kids, because she never breastfeed. Even though you don't have to breastfeed to have a child. I mean, there's a lot of girls who HIV positive and them can't breastfeed when them have a kid. Or the most popular one, when I was younger, I didn't want to pierce my nipple them. I did want to do it. I did want to be that girl. But then I said to myself, if I pierce it, it'll affect the flow of breast milk if I ever have a kid. And I was thinking, do I want to pierce a nipple to capture the views on Instagram and all these social media places? Or do I want to give my child the best type of titty milk ever? I didn't want to tamper with it, so I left it alone, okay? So yeah, 1 of 2 men, I'll get diagnosed with cancer. 1 of 3 women, I'll get diagnosed with cancer. Now, other than prostate cancer and breast cancer, The other two most common type of cancer is lung cancer and the other two types of cancer is lung cancer and wait, give me a minute, give me a second. What them say? Me never take my notes right. Wait. That's why we're talking about the school of Google. You tell you, it's either you have the Apple school or you go Google school. Which one are you going? Okay? Right. The two type of cancers, right, is lung cancer and colon cancer. Okay? Now cancer can form anywhere in the body. We know that already. Or maybe we don't, okay? But yeah. Colon cancer, lung cancer. Now, when we talk about prostate cancer, usually the prostate is getting enlarged. Usually because a prostate cancer is the cells. No, I'm sorry. Cancer on a whole, okay? We're not talking about cancer zodiac sign that runs from July to when? Runs from what, June to July? Yeah, we're not talking about that type of cancer sign there. Even though cancer is a zodiac sign, okay? Now, what does this mean? Alright? Because we're just talking about cancer. We see on TV every day people dying of cancer. We see people going in for therapy for cancer. But do we really know what cancer is? I feel like cancer has a reputation for itself. Maybe they saw the face of cancer everywhere and they're like, whoa, why is cancer so controversial? Did you take the time out to understand cancer and why it's affecting the nation so much? And cancer they're everywhere. Everywhere there. But anyways, let us move on to the research. Me tell you, I told you if my parents had the money, I'd be a neurosurgeon or even bigger. One of the man them who got alkaline. Okay, anyways. Alright, so yeah. So now, yeah, so prostate cancer talk about the prostate, okay? Breast cancer talk about the cells them in the breast that will get enlarged. Usually you'll feel a lump, okay? Do people know how to do a do people know how to try to not self-diagnosis, but to check if they have breast cancer? Usually for the girls them, on hold the hand up and let the breast hang and you do a circular motion patting the breast all around and you do it until they make a spiral up inside, not up, but you do it until they reach the nipple. All right. After that happens, usually everything will form. If you feel any type of lump or a mass there, that can be a sign. But that is not to frighten anybody, okay? Because it could also be different type of lumps, but I'm just saying. Now, on top of this study that we have done last night under the influence of cannabis, yes, we're not hiding and talking, right? Colon cancer. Right? Now, where colon cancer come from? It's in the colon. And we know the colon lead to what? Not the rectum. Now, cancer on a whole is derived from the depletion of cells, or cells are not acting normally. Alright? So therefore, you have a cell, and usually cells will disintegrate and regrow. Cells regenerate, okay? Always. That's why sometimes when you take a bath or you rub yourself sometime, you'll see like dead skin, you know? It's regeneration, alright? When the cells them not regenerate or the cells are damaged, it ends up spread. Now, that is just the simple way to describe it. Obviously, the doctor them and the lawyer them who are study 8 to 12 years have the more scientific explanation, but I like to break things down very, very basic, okay? Oh, also another type of cancer that's very, very common is skin cancer, melanoma. And skin cancer can cause by what? Either getting physically burnt, okay, and the skin can't heal again, or other things. We'll soon go into that, Capricorn, we'll soon, okay? So yes, so we have breast cancer, we have prostate cancer, we have colon cancer, and lung cancer, okay? Now, so as we talk about 1 and 2 women will be diagnosed with this, and 1 of 3 women will be diagnosed with cancer, and 1 of 2 men will be diagnosed with cancer, okay? And no cancer is the same. If me have breast cancer and another girl have breast cancer, it not gonna show the same symptoms. It probably don't even look the same way because everybody's body is different. Alright? No, but let us go to the English language because sometimes we are talking words and we don't know what the English of the words mean. Now, what is a diagnosis? A diagnosis is the identification of a nature of illness and other problems examined by symptoms. Which means, no doctor can't tell you say you have cancer and you're not showing a symptom. No for no run gonna cancer, no for no doctor say yes you have cancer and run gonna take blood clot treatment. How you know you have cancer? You do a test, you have symptoms? Because that's what doctors go by. Them go by symptoms. If you're not show any symptoms, then why would somebody diagnose you with cancer? Unless a fake GoFundMe page. Or worse, YouTube views. Alright? Now, look at this, right? The other definition for the word diagnosis. D-I-N-O-S-I-S. That's all. D-I-A-G-N-O-S-I-S. Come on, Google. You can autocorrect me. There you go. You autocorrect. Right? Now, the other type of the word diagnosis, it means a distinctive characterization in precise terms of a genus, species, or phenomenon. Now, what is a phenomenon? We know a phenomenon is an idea that is observed to exist or happen. Which means if the whole blood clot country tell lie and test and say me have cancer, right? And the whole country believes that me have cancer, that is a phenomenon. Does it make it real? No, it don't make it real. But it's what you believe. The idea, the ideology, that is a phenomenon. Now let's even go back. It talks about species. What kind of species? The animal species? Are we talking about the human species? Or are we talking about extraterrestrial? Because we're not talking about the human race. What is a species? We're going to look. What is a species? What is a species? In biology, a classification comprising relating organisms that share common characteristics and are capable of interbreeding. Right? So that is why if a human, I really don't want to touch on this, but Capricorn, we're in a satanic energy right now. Satan energy. Alright? Capricorn, the reason why if a man have sex with a monkey and the baby don't come out is because it can't interspecies, it can't interbreed. Because species play a very big role in interbreeding, okay? That's why if you have sex with a chicken, usually the chicken egg don't fertilize, alright? But just as I say, humans can have sex with humans to interbreed, right? Just like how birds have sex with birds to interbreed. That's what we call species. But also, it is an organism. If I go up into the space station of NASA bake me some nice loaded Wendy's potatoes to bring on the spaceship. Yes, NASA. And I go up in space. Let us say we go where? Venus, since Venus is close to Earth, right? If I go up there and I find a plant there or any type of species, or even if I take up the dirt, whatever is on Venus, and come back to Earth and put it under a microscope, I am going to see organisms. That's a species. So if Earth have species, why other planets can't have it too? You think humans is the most intelligent of them all? How? Broke people should never laugh. How? Okay? Now, also, going back to the term, it says it's a distinctive characterization, precise terms of a genus. A genus. Genus. What is a genus? What's that name?
Genus.
Yeah, what is a genus? Now we know what a genius is. We do know. But what is a genus? According to the school of Google, a principal taxonomy, right? That ranks above species and below family. It is denoted by the capitalization, Latin name, Leo, the sun. So anything, any fault that you hear about, any trafficking or plan that you hear about, any mix-up or lie that was told, it was told by the Leo. Yes, the August Leo. We're not even going to the July Leo them. Actually, yeah, the July Leo. Yeah. July Leo them I like too. But the Leo. No, we'll pause breaks on that because right now we're only going into the definition. Let's come back out of the pool and dry off a little bit. Going back to Cancer, right? So you have to show symptoms to be diagnosed with cancer, okay? Now, with that being said and done, with cancer talk about the cells, right? And if anybody know how a cell is breaking down in biology, like the label for a cell, all right? The three most important parts of a cell is, well, I mean, if you get a diagram that is basic, okay? The three most important part of the cell is the cytoplasm, right? The cell membrane and the nucleus. And the nucleus can be found at the outer layer of the DNA. So enough time when I'm check like ancestry, then if you check your DNA, it's from the nucleus them get it. That's in the cell, okay? Now we have billions and billions and billions of cells in the body. Cells there everywhere in the body. And that's why cancer can affect anywhere in the body. Because anywhere cells are, cancer can affect it. Okay? But remember, the cell now reproduce properly. Or the cell is we can say the cell is infected. Infected with COVID-19. And it keeps spreading and spreading and spreading. And no mask can cover it. When you think paper mask can cover COVID-19, I want to know, what do you think when it's tricking? And you can trick Satan? COVID-19 will kill off everybody. Everybody in the hospital, oxygenated, ventilated machine. And you tell me someone backside mask can solve that? I think not. You see the type of mask them use in a coal mine. You know when people gone on the coal mine and I use them type of mask there? Or you know the mask them people use with the hazardous things? Look on them type of mask there. And people in those masks are not dead. But people in a plastic COVID-19 mask are dead. That makes sense. And then you're not going to use hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer that kills 99.9% bacteria. And you know what happened to the other 1% of the bacteria? It goes back to the place. It goes back to the family and tell the family, yo, them pussy I try kill we, you know. We need for send couple dog that would have dead for way. That I say love, that I say loyalty. Before you fuck with the 0.1% germs, try remember we. Yes, we need to wash hands with soap and water. No phone and piss and a shit and a washing the hand. Run go take hand sanitizer. Worse when we're cooking. Because I see a lot of person go into the bathroom and then come back out, wipe off them hand and go cook food. And then when you tell them to wash them hand, they want them take offense. Okay, anyways, fine. Let us go back, right? Because we're straying like a stray dog. Anyways, so it's a small, cancer is a unit that can live on its own, okay? That makes up all living organisms and tissues. So each cell is individual, okay? So it lives on its own. If something needs to happen to this part of the body, the cell will disintegrate and regenerate, okay? And the cells can live on its own. Now, isn't that almost in the same comparison as people? Some people cannot live on their own. Some people have to have friends. Them have to have dependents. A bare dependents. Them can't navigate without a friend. Them can't navigate without yes man behind them, right? Sometimes these are the people who are the cancerous cells because they cannot navigate on their own. If they're corrupt, they need to draw somebody into the corruption too, right? A healthy cell can live on its own. It can stay by itself and don't get depressed and don't get anxiety and don't try to kill themselves. Just like what happened in the whole COVID-19 case when everybody was confined to isolation. A lot of people were going through depression. Even me, I was going through depression too because my voice is recorded on the what? The suicidal hotline. Yeah, comedy want somebody to talk to. You never have nobody to talk to. Yes, so you will hear that. But at the end of the day, I am still a healthy cancer cell. I can exist on my own. A lot of people cannot do that. That's why you see people with a bag of friend around them. All the blood clot time, okay? Not only can it live on its own healthily, but it makes up all living organisms and tissues. which means even though the cancer cell can live alone and operate alone, it's still vital in the part of making all the organisms and the tissue live to get do its job. So you cannot confine the cancer cell to you cannot confine a healthy cell or all cells to the four squares of a wall. It have to can mingle. It have to can say, hi, how are you? You want to go to Burger King today and have a Whopper? It have to can mingle with the other tissues and organisms to make it healthy. Either way, it's just going to stay by itself and do what? Nothing. Okay? Now, going down the rabbit hole again, the thing is, now that we know that cancer is affected by cells, what cancer affects on the body is the cells in the body. It don't really affect the organs. The organs are made up of billions and billions of cells, okay? And that's a reason why cancer can spread. Alright? If you get cancer one place, it will spread somewhere else because it's cells that get infected. Like Chinese telephone, I tell you something and you tell somebody something and somebody tells somebody something, and the message I gave is, you know, I really like that guy, I wonder if he's interested in me. And by the time everybody get the message and bring back to the guy, you hear say, oh, she don't date your type. That is cancerous, but anyway, it's fine. Okay. No, we already talked about no cancer is the same, right, Capricorn? Okay, cool. And cancer cannot be diagnosed without symptoms, okay? Now, the type of, okay, so first of all is the symptoms of cancer, the most early symptoms. Do we know what the early symptoms of cancer is? Regardless where you have it or where it show, wanna know what it is? Hear this fact. The earliest symptoms of cancer is pain, fatigue, depression, or anxiety. Aren't all of these mental health symptoms as well? So how does one differentiate who have a mental illness from who have a cancerous cell that is depleting? Look on this issue. So a lot of people are showing symptoms of cancer and run gonna put them on azilopram or citalopram 20 milligram. Don't. And people them don't depress. The people them have nothing wrong with them other than the fact is them have cancer, right? So now una treat antidepressant and antipsychotic episodes when I really know if I treat cancer. This is where the misdiagnosis came from. That's why Nurse Yannick, what did they CLSC, she forget fired, me don't like her, she forget. Anyways, let us continue. Now we're talking about where cancer come from now. Why people have cancer? Where did this, what you call it, dirty cell that have no home training, none, right? It coming like racism, no blood clot home training. The cancer just go around and affect every blood clot body. Don't, yes, right? Now let's talk about cancer and where it come from, how cancer come. The first thing is hereditary. We say cancer come from the genes. If your mother had cancer, you will have cancer. Now, I find that a little hard to believe because cancer don't just start like that. Cancer now wake up one day and say, okay, what age is this person? Oh, it's 32? Okay. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see where on the body we want to fuck up, and let's shoot it. No. Hereditary goes hand in hand into smoking. That is what it's causing. That is a major number one thing of cancer, and that is actually one of 6 different reasons why people get cancer. Cigarette cause cancer. Yes, majority of the cases is cigarettes. Did we study this? So if everybody knows a cigarette cause cancer, why is cigarette legalized? Because you sell with the cure and you sell with the poison at the same blood clot time. Don't. Usually, if your family was a high cigarette smoker, you are going to have cancer, you're going to develop cancer because the cells them are already depleting. Especially if you're a pregnant woman smoking cigarettes, not only are you depleting your cells, you are depleting the cells of the unborn fetus. So that's when it comes from hereditary. If somebody that have brain cancer, me not come out with brain cancer. It usually caused by smoking. That is the top one. The top, it has the top of the chain, the top of the pyramid. Okay, it's cigarettes that cause it. All these things where you see, all the people them are drop down and are dead. And as bad as things is, black people do smoke cigarettes, but black people are not practiced to smoke cigarettes. Them don't. Cigarettes is a white people thing. Wanna smoke cigarettes? Oh no. And sometimes Chinese people, especially Chinese people who work in fast food restaurants, because they have to stand a lot. And we all know that cigarettes, remember cigarettes and nicotine was really made for people who went to war, people who need a high boost very, very quickly, because cigarette lick your head faster than weed, even though weed take a longer time to come down, right? And that's why cigarette was so popular. It give you a high buzz very, very quickly, and you come back down like almost within 15 to 30 minutes. You come back down. Cannabis could take about 30 minutes to 2 hours depending on the strength, because everything come by dosage. Okay, is smoking a cause cancer? That is what causing all of these. And more second-hand smoking, especially when it comes on to people who have kids or pets in them house and them a smoke around to pet them. That's why some of them dog you have cancer, some of them cat you have cancer. You think cats naturally have cancer? You think the cat them in the wild or the dog them in the wild have cancer, or the animals in the wild they naturally develop cancer? No, them usually die because the predator versus, them is, you have the predators, you have the ones that will hide and the ones that will hunt. I saw animal usually dead. Them not dead of cancer. And the human them cause the blood clot cancer. And cigarettes, old McDonald, had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Yes, that is what causing it. Or Pierre. Yes, this is the truth. And we know it may affect sales, but we have to speak for the truth. As bad as things is, black people smoke cannabis. And if they must smoke nicotine, they might use grabber. That's not to say that everybody is doing that and every race is doing that. But isn't it funny that Chinese people smoke cigarettes so blood clot much and we never see them have cancer problem? Or they rarely have cancer problem? The Asians have the answer. I am telling you. Yeah. Yes, the Asians, them got it right. That's why we say, don't cry, don't try to live so wise. Don't cry, 'cause you're so right. Don't try, 'cause it's okay, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. Alright? Now, another popular thing for cause of cancer is UV radiation. Do you know what that means? The tanning boots. Yes, the tanning boots will no melanated people love going there because they want to look like melanated people. When they want to look like Jordan Woods, don't. Yes, when they like our melanin so much in the run gonna tanning boots, go use UV light on no, don't. Someone can't wait on the blood clot, son. When they run gonna UV. Or worse, when I buy tanning cream and put on glove and I rub on right? But we not reach there so yet. UV radiation cause cancer. And that's not only people who go tanning boots, it's people who use microwave. Thank God the Jewish culture taught us the way. Thank God. Right? Them use ovens. Maybe that's why, I don't know. And it's very ironic because he who should not be named, right? Voldemort, aka Hitler, a oven them they put the Jewish people them in, right? But the Jewish people don't use microwaves. Them don't. So obviously, Jack gave them the message that we never get. We did not get the invite. We were left off the list. You bitch, you're not on the list. You witch, you suck, you bitch, they said. Hey bitch, you're not on the list. What's your name again? You bitch, you're not on the list. Yes, that's what happened. Some microwave. Enough of them couple here, me say, right? I don't know who these couples can hype on. Them in a relationship and a bare blood clot microwave food them have. Every time them want to Anytime them want chicken or them want frozen pizza, frozen beer, frozen fruit, right? Frozen things, beer, blood clot, frozen everything, and then you just pop it in the microwave. And I get the kids, right? Because I'm so blood clot lazy. We don't know how for the eyelashes and makeup, but we don't know for wake up early and make real breakfast for the picnic and real dinner for the picnic and men and women. So majority of that is caused by radiation. That's why nobody in your family will have cancer and suddenly you will develop cancerous cells. And the blood clot microwave. Stop using microwave every blood clot day. That's why as bad as things is, if we go back to the basics, we need to get back to the basics of life, right? A coal them use. You put your food on coal pot and light it and make it like when in a forest. I try for start fire for cook, yeah. And no food tastes better than food that was cooked on coal. That's why everybody loves jerk chicken so much. Yes. No UV radiation, yeah. It's a come from the radiation things. Cell phone. You see how much cases of the cell phones that people had on charge? Or people that have them ears and it just catch a fire at the radiation. My mother did always tell me one time, cause sometimes when we work we used to put a cell phone in our breast here, so my mother always cuss me. I'm always say, "What to that woman here?" She said, "Don't hold a cell phone close to your heart. A radiation gonna lick you." And she always, enough time I will fall asleep on the phone. Especially when I was in Jamaica before I came here. Because enough time when I was with the same Leo, right? We dep on phone for hours and hours at a time. 8 hours, we are fall asleep. And probably when me gone sleep, him gone in the other room where the washing machine there fuck other girl, right? And have me and mute the call. And have me on the line thinking that he was listening to my breaths, right? Yes, the radiation. It come from cell phone. When I sleep near the cell phone, yeah, I sleep near my cell phone too. We're not supposed to do that, but the cell phone never cause radiation too. Yes, you know, so it updated every year. And the connection, because remember frequency. That's why we talk about the 5. Weren't they talking about the 5G technology that was in the light poles? Yeah. Is the COVID-19? You think it's a mask? No, it's the poles that they set up. Especially the poles that send signal for Bell Canada. And worse, the thief in one, Rogers. Rogers, I'm sorry, when the thief my number. Wanna hack me, Rogers. I need an apology. Yes, but guess what? The Capricorn, the very memorable Capricorn, he worked for Bell. The Bell. He worked for Bell, he never worked for Rogers. But anyways, yes. So UV radiation. It come from the 5G technology. The whole heap of things them have, the whole heap of wire. The whole heap of Siri, can you on a smart house, beer smart house, on the fridge connected to the phone, on the TV connected to the phone, the washing machine connected to the phone. You know, since I be a radiation I go around. On the killing itself off, on the living inside of a microwave, do you not see? And just like people for have to use microwave underneath for cover on the food. That's why microwaves come with the plastic. Well, that's even worse, because now you add UV radiation on plastic. And you can't put metal in a microwave because it will catch a fire. We need to use wood. We need to have very thin wood type of vibe before we not go try for UV anything. Because at least the wood and the tree bark absorb. We don't have to cover on the food. When not microwave, but we pop it in the microwave and left it on. Don't like Britney. Right? We need to cover on the food. And I try to get something that is of wood. Wood type of utensils, wood type of things. Now, when we heat up blood clot food in the microwave and run down and push the metal spoon in the fucking food. Worse, the plastic spoon. What do you think happened to inside of your body? Okay. The third one is chemicals. Yes, the same things that we love rub up. When people want tan, people can't wait for the sun. Or worse, the people who criticize black people, telling black people that they're so dark, yet they run on a blood clot tanning boots, right? The chemicals when I rub on the skin, it cause what? Melanoma, say it name? Skin cancer. You see how Johnson did recall how much stuff, right? Because it was causing cancer, and final say things in Johnson have cancer. Enough of these formulas, baby formulas, them have cancer things in it. It's a cause cancer development. Because it's not made from natural things, it's made from radiation and all these things. And mass production. Other chemicals is skin bleaching. Yes, skin bleaching can lead to skin cancer. Yes. But also, we know the very, very popular one. Very, very popular one, like Shishio. Shishio that I did dress up as Anime Nation when I was in Jamaica. And I got best dress. Yes. Shishio. What's my last name? I don't even know that right now. Yeah, Shishio Makota, Mamona, I don't know her name. Shishio, right? The chemicals, when you get burned up in a fire or anything like that. Like the person who everybody know in Alapere, Joanne Bellil. No, yeah. When you get burned up, it'll cause skin cancer. Because it can't regenerate anymore. It's gone. And that is one of the reasons why them look like they didn't bring me there. But that is one of the reasons why I did what I had to do when I was in that house. Because as bad as things is, enough time she didn't share clean. And she used bleach, a hard chemical. And I cleaned the house when I just came to Canada. And when I see it, I say, I have to help her. Yeah, even though the fuck of them try to sacrifice me in the blood clot basement and put Sarah blood clot but put Sarah essence in me. But they clean the house because my sister shall touch bare harsh chemicals and nobody now blood clot help her. Was she burn up because the sores them was still it was still pussy, was still oozing. So I clean. Yeah, I clean the house. Even though it looked like them take me for come there as a maid. I did. Harsh chemicals. Yeah, I use beer cleaning chemicals without gloves. It will develop skin cancer or develop your skin to have a toxicity. Also, viruses. What kind of virus we are talking? We are talking about sexually transmitted viruses that cause cancer. It would lead to cancer. Herpes, it leads to cancer. You see how herpes look when it's on the skin? Night fever, it will lead to cancer. Allergies to cigarettes, because enough people smoke cigarettes and some things come up on them, right? Some little blisters. It's symptoms. It's the allergy. What tell your body, listen, you need to stop. See, as you put that smoke inside of your fucking face, your organs outside start to mutilate. Yes, HIV, them little things there. Things like hepatitis C, which I don't know what is happening to the artist that everybody saw and them say her eyes them yellow. That is usually a sign of hepatitis. When your eyes yellow, usually. So I don't know which nasty girl she fuck, right? Because she lesbian. I don't know which nasty girl she fuck, but may or may not have given her hepatitis C, right? But we're not going to judge because we don't know what happened. I mean, I understand how she catch hepatitis C because if she's a male, she usually have the strap on. Unless it was oral sex, it happened. Anyways, never mind. So viruses, STDs and these things. This is a virus. We claim COVID-19 too, but remember virus can be spread with spit and saliva and bodily fluids, right? If you're not participating in all kind of nastiness, especially with urine, what do you think could happen? And may I say pink eye is going around. Yes, you know what pink eye is? Yeah, when the eye pink and you feel like gravel in the eye and it water it, keep a water, and every minute you have to do this, pink eye go around. Yes, it start now. You think COVID was a bother? Pink eye go around now. I'm sorry for no, because some on the eye did already blood clot red and bad mind. But pink eye virus go around now. And for those of you who do not know, pink eye is caused by feces going into the eye. So nothing not sanitary. When I shit and I use blood clot hand sanitizer for wipe off on something there, only need for washing your hands with soap and water. You wash your hand? Did you wash the we all got issues that I did when the guy said in the background, you wash your hand? Yeah. And after washing your hand, because now pink eye go around now. And pink eye caused by feces contamination in the eye. Somebody use the bathroom and rub them eye, or them use the bathroom and I take up, I deal with kids and get the feces, traces of the feces in the kid eye. Now the final one is cell division. Cell division will cause cancer. What is cell division? Right? Cell division can be caused by a lot of things, but it usually right, this is usually when the body is supposed to make new cells, but it can't. It will just divide and none of them will disintegrate. Because if it divides, disintegrates. The only time it's supposed to, I'm sorry, not disintegrate, it might divide. The only type of time cells supposed to divide is when the sperm hit the egg. Then you know the egg goes from 2, 4, 8, 16 and grow into a fetus, which grows into a baby, right? You call it meiosis. Is a type of cell division that creates egg and sperm cells, right? So sometimes when you're in the womb and the sperm fertilizes the egg, it don't fertilize properly, it don't split properly, it will cause that cell division. That's why a lot of twins are born conjoined. You see a lot of conjoined twins or kids that were born with an extra limb, the cell never form right, it never develop properly. And usually it's because of the number one cause is smoking cigarettes. A cigarette smoker is the number one leading thing of cancer. It is. Because even if we go back to, alright, the breast cancer. What causes breast cancer? Because nobody not thump nobody on them breasts, right? So what causes the breast cancer? It's the cigarettes. Because the breast has one of the most softest tissue on the human, on the female body. The breast is very, very soft, very, very. And remember, after you get pregnant, it lactates, it's lactation. For man, a prostate cancer, when I smoke, or if we talk about pressure, could be rough anal sex. Yeah. Think about it. And remember the other two type of cancers we talk about, which is the lung cancer, smoking. Majority of people have the lung cancer. Majority, because they must smoke. Not cannabis. Cannabis don't leave traces of anything in your body. Nothing. Look on the organs. Look on the lungs. Look on the lungs of a cannabis smoker versus the lungs of a cigarette smoker for the past 10 years. It looks totally different. Because it don't leave residue. No, with all that being said and done, Capricorn, right? Now we know what causes cancer. So now you're showing symptoms. Now you found, oh, one more point I need to blood clot make. And again, before you listen to anyone on YouTube, check their credentials. A message from YouTube. Obesity does not lead to cancer. Yes, I blood clot said it. I said it. I said it. I said it. I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna sit in my bed. Yeah. Yes, did you not know that? Obesity does not lead to cancer. Obesity leads to organ failure. So anybody who is fat, just because them fat, FAT or PHAT, no make nobody tell you say, oh, you're fat, you need to lose weight because you'll catch cancer. Not no blood clot go so. They're lying to you. They lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. Them lied to Uno. Obesity don't lead to cancer. When you're obese, it's different type of problem. We are going to pressure now, hypertension, or we are going to sugar problem, which is diabetes. Or again, the build-up of fatty cells that is resting on the organs and the body. The fatty cells them round your heart. Your heart I get compressed, I get pressure because your fatty cells round it. No man, oh my god, hold on my bra. That's right. Obesity don't lead to cancer. No make nobody tell you nothing. Don't make them tell you nothing. I tell you say, oh you're fat, you'll catch cancer. Not no blood clot go so. Nothing don't go that way. Obesity don't lead to cancer. Anyways, let us continue going ahead. So now 50 minutes is okay. It's for cancer, it's for the people. It's in the name of 𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒄𝒍𝒍, right? Now that we know all of these things about cancer, right? How do we get rid of this? What is the treatment to get rid of the cancer? And remember, a lot of times why people don't go into remission when it comes down to cancer is because if the cancer affects the cells. If I have hand cancer and I see that the cancer is in this finger, let me tell you how cancer can come up. Cancer can come up, there's cancer cells here, cancer cells here, cancer cells here, okay? So it can be different places in the same type of anywhere it there. If we have hand cancer, the cells can be depleted different places in the hand, right? Some people will say, oh, there's cancer here, so there's cancer here, so you know what, let's cut off the hand, when really and truly you might need to just cut off yes and cut off here, so right? Now, what are the 4 main types of how to treat cancer? The first one is surgery, extraction. You have cancer, they can identify the mass. You go into surgery, then put it to sleep, cut your body, and take out the extra cells them while grow. Cut it out and extract it. That's the first type of way how people get rid of cancer treatment. And when them cut the cells, or cut the cancer mass out of the body, them take it out. And usually there's a little infected cells still left. And either cells going to regenerate again and cause another mass, or the other cells in the body will attack that space and kill it. So now we're going to remission. Okay? Wait, let me see if I miss anything. Right, so surgery, extraction. And let me ask a question, because again, I was not born fortunate to be a neurosurgeon or a type of surgeon. But when una go into the body and not cut out cancer cell, I'm just saying, this is just my opinion, you need to cut it by freezing. Now, I know a lot of surgery people will cut by burning. You know them laser thing there when you use lasers and cut the skin? First of all, you can't cut it with knife. You can't cut cancer cells with metal, with a scalpel, right? Some people, when they have the surgery, they use a thing that will burn. You need to freeze it. It's coolness. Coal is cool. That's why you need to fuck up the cancer cell them, because coolness slow down cell. If I cook a food today, a meal, and I leave it out and go back tomorrow and I smell it, it's gonna smell like ammonia. It's gonna smell rotten because bacteria kind of get on the food. How do I slow down bacteria, or how do I slow down an overgrowth of? You put it in the fridge or freezer so it can slow down. So I don't know if this technology is there. Again, maybe I am very late to the party. When you need to have freezing tools, what will freeze burn, like hot ice. You know hot ice? Hot ice will make in the fridge, but if you touch it and you hold on to it, it will burn you. That's what you need to cut out cancer cells. When you can't cut it out with knife, metal. Worse, you're not supposed to burn it either with fire, heat. No. Really and truly, what I'm supposed to do, a blue laser I'm supposed to go by, not red laser. Red laser for heat, blue laser for coolness. When I have to extract it and cut it with coal, with frozen things. This is just my opinion. The second one is radiation. We all know about radiation, and radiation is energy. Radiation is also X-rays. Yes, X-rays. Apex Medical. Apex Medical. Yes, Apex, may I talk to you? Yeah. Oh no. Where unfortunately I fractured my finger. I did. My finger was fractured. Right? As a part of a lot of gay agenda and things. Yes, we can talk about it with the whole Brandon situation. Yes, when we did in a nice white future leader Eagles karate uniform. The picture is there. I went to Apex to do an x-ray on my finger. My finger was broken. The next thing I knew, they are going for blood clot radiation in the blood clot machine when they push me in. So did someone did the wrong blood clot x-ray upon me? And that's what happened, don't? When you think of cancer I did have, is a blood clot, broke, fractured finger. The x-ray was supposed to be done on my finger. When they put me in one blood clot machine. You know that could have killed me? I'm in a cancer. 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒄𝒄. As a matter of fact, I don't want soon now. I want to own it now. Yeah, Apex Medical. Oh no. So on the so-called Dr. 𝒂𝒂𝒍𝒍 blood clot, 4 years of residence and 4 years of non-residency. When they put me in the blood clot machine. For what? For do an x-ray for my whole fucking body. When my finger did fracture, don't. Okay. And we all know when you're open to people to radiation, nothing can happen with radiation. Radiation will kill you, make you sick, you'll make you vomit. That's why radiation stays so high levels of radiation. It make you sick, it make you vomit. As a matter of fact, it can all deplete the natural cells that are in the body. That's why enough girls nowadays, them can't get pregnant. I be a radiation around them. And them don't know why. Now the third one that we know is chemotherapy. And yesterday I was very surprised to know this. A lot of people don't know what chemotherapy is. You know, chemotherapy is when them hook you up to an IV drip and use drugs to kill. That is the definition. Using drugs to kill the cells. So can you imagine if I have breast cancer and you're hooking my veins up to an IV and the IV are run through my vein in my body for just attack the breast? When I kill off people. How much blood clot money they're using in cancer research? When people have brain cancer, when I go hook it up to the UV, right? In a vein. I never hear nobody who did have hand cancer, yes, so. That's what chemotherapy is. That's why them lose them here. Because it kill off the cells that regrow here. Especially the melanated cells. And if you look, as a matter of fact, when it comes on to the black population, the white population die of cancer faster than the black population. The black population die of hypertension and fat things, like fatty tissues. That's what causes majority of the deaths. Digestion is a nutrition thing. And when we talk about a cancer tumor mean it grow more, you know, it take over the brain, it take it over like the vines that run. You know vine plant? When you water a plant and it's a vine and then it starts spread, like it starts grow out, like how grapes grow on vines. It don't grow underground and it don't grow on a tree. So yeah, Apex, someone did the wrong blood clot x-ray, which is a nice blood clots, 12 years of residency. And all we had to do to expose this is go to the school of Google. That is all we had to do with the help of NASA Research and Science. Cloud. Right? So yeah, let me see if there's anything else. There's nothing else right now that I want to touch on, okay? But I feel, why you don't shut the fuck up? Huh? Why you don't shut the fuck up with your COVID infected ass? With your cancerous? I'm trying to do research to help you, bitch. You're the one who's smoking cigarettes every fucking day. I'm trying to help you because there's melanoma on your fucking foot. Do you not see your cancerous foot? I see it. Shit, man. You trying to help people. You're trying to help Marga dog turn around and bite you. You see this? You see this shit? You can't make this shit up. Look how me I try to do cancer research and the blood clot when I smoke cigarette every blood clot day. Our foot all infected with black melanoma. And I'm trying to do research to help her. I am trying. You cannot help these people. You cannot help them. That's why enough of them did dead off of COVID. That's why COVID did kill off enough of them. Because you can't help them. They cancerous like racism. This is the issue. This is the problem. It is. Did you see her foot? I saw it. And now the ghost in the room has given me the energy for the cancer research this morning. Now she got tell me to shut the fuck up. Did you see this, Canada? Canada, do you see this? So that is all I have to say today when it comes down to the cancer research. And let me say something, because Dr. Sebi had already said this. In order to try to cure cancer, you have to clean the colon. The colon have to clean first. Remember, cancer is being developed because the cells them, it not grow properly, right? When the cells them not grow properly, you need nutrients. You know what makes up cells, actually? Cells are made up of 7 different... Cell is made up of 7 different nutrients. When it comes down to different gases in the body, nitrogen, oxygen, calcium, and other things. We're not going to go in depth because we're gone over 1 minute. 1 hour. Usually when people cancerous, is a digestion, is a problem when it comes down to diet. You have to come off of certain things and clean the colon. Dr. Sebi had already told us this. Not only that, if you feel like you're sick, or you feel like you're doing all type of things and you cannot heal, please go check King Isis film Cure All and him colon cleanse. Yes, check it. It don't taste good, but I guarantee it would help, and I guarantee that Rastaman had the energy of Dr. Sebi within him. If anything good came out of Walton Park Pharmacy, it was the partnership that she did with King Isis. We're not island talk around here, so alright? Because Dr. Sebi had already cured a lot of people when it came on to cancer. I'm going to show you the picture. I am going to show you the picture of the Cure All and colon cleanse. Yes, right? Also, another big thing when it comes down to cancer, sea moss. Sea moss play a very big part in cancer. Come, I'm going to show you colon cleanse. See that? Colon cleanse and Cure All. No, I don't know if today's message was sponsored by the Rastafarian group or if it was sponsored by the Japanese anime community. But all I know, something is a lie, something don't smell right. There we go, confirmation. Or maybe something is very blood clot dirty within the system and it need for rid, because it fuck up the foundation. So for all of those people, the kids, the adults, the grandmothers and the grandfathers who had died of cancer, I am sorry. I am sorry that we the people did not study in depth more to see what is causing it and how we can change the nutrition and things. Because some people get treatment that them don't need. Again, before you listen to a content creator, check their credentials. A message from YouTube. But yes, Capricorn, I feel like you're the mastermind behind this. I feel like you are the one who has opened the gates. Maybe the gates of hell. Maybe somebody made a humongous and now the humongous was fed. Was that it? Or was the humongous sacrificed? I don't know what. But today is the day when it stops, Canada. Today is the day when the memory of our Ford will live within us. They say he died of cancer. He did not. And if he did, obviously there weren't people around him to guide him properly to help change him diet or to detect the cancer early. Because when you have cancer, when cancer spread, that is it. And usually people will detect it late. And that's what them said. They killed Bob Marley. Damien, I don't like the fact that you keep going outside and playing football, Damien. Yes, I know. And I know, Damien, I know that you like to play football in the nights. Yes, I see you. I see you with your backpack, putting the dreads in your backpack and following in the footsteps of Bob. Damien, you need to go back down to Tough Gong and write a new song, Damien. I don't like it. I am not saying that you can't play football, Damien, but make sure you have the proper shoes. Yes, that's what they say, kid Bob Marley, don't. He might play football and buck him toe. Buck your toe. Him buck him toe and catch cancer in him toe. Bob Marley never smoked cigarettes. Bob Marley smoked cannabis. Cannabis slow down every blood clot thing. Bob Marley never even eat meat. He had no fatty tissues in his body. Bob Marley was a slim man. Look how Bob Marley's skin did look. Because that's how you tell cancer. That's the first detection of cancer, the skin. Look how the skin look. And them said Bob Marley had a foot cancer. And somehow, it came from the foot and got straight blood clot up in the blood clot brain. Right? Can you imagine that? It went from toe cancer to brain cancer. So blood clot fast. Was he doing chemotherapy? That's why I'm dreads them that drop out. Or in then I want blood clot radiation room. Let me just do your reading for about 5 minutes. Yeah, cancer research we talk. And again, I want to make this point. When you're dealing with cancer, you need to use coal. Especially when it comes on to the not the chemotherapy, the radiation therapy, they have to be cool. If Canada did teach me anything, if NASA did teach me anything, it have to cool. You can't heat it up. You have to slow down the growth. You use ice. That's what you use. Maybe that's what Mark Zuckerberg knew when he talked about the LAS, the ALS challenge, the ALS challenge, the ice bucket challenge for people who are suffering from neurological disorders and stuff. That's what probably Mark Zuckerberg knew. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Him still teeth my meta name. And I need some payments. I want some payments. Yes. You think it's him alone want to be with his wife and kids? No. We need reprimands, reparations, yes. But it's the ice you use, the ice. The kore. Because kore in Japanese is ice. And maybe on behalf of my middle name, Sigarnia Karu. But really, the Karu is Japanese. And Karu was actually the English name for the female character in Samurai X, Rurouni Kenshin. She's named Karu. Yeah, I probably Karu talk through me now. Yes, that's why we're talking about. Don't try to live so wise, 'cause you will hate yourself in the end. Let us go, Capricorn. You said I'm gonna try use the red. Even though YouTube is the red, but YouTube is the red pill. It's not the blue pill. When you're using blue pills to cure cancer. A Viagra them I use. That is the only blue pill I know. Viagra. Because the pill them are usually red and pink is for pain and diabetes. So some people are misdiagnosing people. And I tell us about if you're fat you will catch cancer. Not no blood clot go so. If you're fat and you're smoking cigarettes you're going to catch cancer. Yes. If you're not a cigarette smoker and you're just fat. Don't make the blood clot body scare you into cancer diagnosis. There are other problems. Let us go. Capricorn. We have a number 5. My very educated mother just. Jupiter energy. Sagittarius energy. Jupiter is expansion. You might have Jupiter in Sagittarius. If you do have Jupiter in Sagittarius, believe me, you're gonna have some blood clot inheritance waiting on you. It's a wait, inheritance a wait. It's a wait. Capricorn, I don't know if you're inheriting something. If you did, you spend it wisely. Spend it wiser than the people who sent their kids and people to school to study about cancer research. Spend it wiser than these people. Number 5, the 5 is the change. Remember? Did we talk about that? We have a 0, somebody is 50 years old, or something is reaching the 50th year. Okay? We have a house, alright? So an institution. We have a R. We have a R in Soviet Russia. Canada diagnose you. Yes, we have a R. So the R here. No, the R can mean a lot of things. The R can mean dans ma rêve. Du rêve. Le mémoire de Ruslan. Oh. Je sais monsieur Ruslan, il marie, oui, je sais, mais il est très chaud, oh. Yes, it can mean Ruslan, it can mean Russia, it can mean rust, it can also mean razor, yes, it can also mean Russell, but also let us not forget one of the first crushes that we had, Mr. Robinson. Yeah. And we have a car, we don't talk about Ford, no? Or either way, we're talking about a car. Maybe somebody's going to be getting a house and a car. House and car, everything. Do you have your license? Yeah? No? Okay. One more. And we have a heart. Dans ma rêve, je pense un jour, nous sommes enchantés encore, oui, et I will, maybe not, but I'm just saying, maybe in another life, maybe another time, maybe another life, I'll be his wife and we get it right. We don't ask. Last. Yes, last. I tell you, dans ma rêve. In at least 2 past lives. Or maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I was reading the stars wrong all along. Maybe this was really Russell. Or this was Russ. Or this was Mr. Robinson. Either way. Ruslan still hot, no blood clot. Jesus Christ, what a man hot so? You see, when a man is that hot, he has to have 2 wives. He is too sexy. Anyways, let us go into your reading. I'm sorry. I do not mean to offend anybody. I'm speaking from the heart. This is Satan speaking. I'm sorry, but don't worry. It's on the wraps, yeah? It's on the wraps. Don't worry. We still have the reverence of the Lord here. Link up your fellow man, lend them a helping hand, give a little love in your heart. You think that is late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Let's wait and see. We're taking 5 cards. 5 cards. Give me 5 cards. Bumbleclot. From you is I get a youth. Them have you as a shatter. My badness and my mother probably make me there. We're not going longer. All get a use. Get your money longer. Want to you know, We're not taking a detour, Capricorn, and you're reading. We're not talking about the Satan energy, and we're not talking about the satanic energy. We're not talking about that. And you know, say anytime you're Satan worshiper, you organ them, I got blood clot feel. We're talking about Capricorn, Saturn. Yeah, Saturn, I come back for him blood clot, please, because I bear corruption. The devil had its time. The devil had his time on Instagram. Lucifer had his time on Instagram. Satan I come now. Saturn, the karma, the K. Yeah. Capricorn, you're reading where though? Capricorn, you're the daddy, don't. And remember they call in taxology, yeah, them call it the father of taxology, because taxology and the masculine energy deal with species. We call it Mother Earth for a reason. Capricorn, see ya? I'll get a youth, get your money longer. Broke pocket now work. Straight on the arrow now, make the wrong turn. Straight on the arrow like FedEx. Even though the dirty stinking woman tell lie and say me fuck by my husband. I wasn't fucking on him. I was washing my hair. I wanted to keep it PG-13, so I used shampoo to use as sex. And the fucker thinks I fuck on the husband. Did you see how he looked? Anyways, Capricorn, are you reading this? This is in the dedication of Capricorn. Yeah, that's why I'm saying the reading. I'm saying the reading very long time ago. Out to the Virgo or the Capricorn. Right, the Capricorn made the decision for me. The Capricorn is very evil. Capricorn rules Satan. But we need rather the Capricorn more. Capricorn know what them do. Whoever is this Capricorn, them have... This could be Capricorn in the 10th house. Somebody have Capricorn in them 10th house. Look what is in your 10th house in your birth chart. Capricorn is there. Or you have Sun in Capricorn. Sorry, Capricorn is the 10th house. Somebody have Leo in Capricorn. Leo is the sun. The sun. Look in your birth charts. If the sun is in the 10th house, this is you. But me tell you, so I'm getting Aquarius Northern node. If somebody is an Aquarius Northern node with Capricorn sun, we have pedophile. Somebody's accused of being a pedophile. And look on this whole thing coming round with the whole COVID vaccination, with the whole cancer. Now we have pedophile coming out. Pedo. Is the Capricorn a pedophile, or is the Capricorn being accused of touching a little boy? There's something about a little boy here that the Capricorn is accused of touching. Or this is what COVID-19 was, people. This is what cancer was, people. It was the abuse of kids being touched and pedophilia. And as soon as these kids could know how to talk, or worse, these kids wanted to speak up because they were getting abused, they run gang and put the kids on what? Chemotherapy, don't, for radiation, and fuck them up and fuck up their memory, don't. You think Satan never did a watch? You see, Satan is a very evil man, you know. Very evil man. But guess what? Satan opposed the church. Because enough corruption are going on the light in the day with the pastor them. Enough of these kids were getting sexually abused and want to do for silence the kids, for make the kids them can't talk, or worse, for trap the kids. When you put the blood clot kids them on chemotherapy, don't. Everything I come out today. Capricorn. So them accuse the Capricorn of touching a little boy. Yeah, we have Wheel of Fortune. The coins. The coin, make me have to bear coin a fall. I don't know if this is the luck of the Irish, me have to bear coins. Or somebody have red hair. The Wheel of Fortune here. The Capricorn innocent. To be very honest, I feel like the Capricorn may or may not have aided in a murder. Or because the Capricorn wouldn't, maybe the Capricorn wouldn't follow the agenda. Maybe somebody was trying to make a Capricorn follow the agenda, or a Capricorn was set up. The Capricorn is innocent. Wheel of Fortune come out. So them want the Capricorn to look like a pedophile, don't? Yeah. We have Hanged. Did somebody kill themselves? Maybe that's what happened. Or somebody wanted to set up your death because they thought that you were a pedophile. So then put you through all of this, hang you, sacrifice you like how them sacrifice Jesus on the blood clot cross, and what them do years later. Have the duplicate orphans years later. So what Jesus did sacrifice himself for. And remember, Jesus Christ was a Capricorn. Him did born, his so-called birthday was December 25, sorry, not the 6th. 25, Christmas Day, Capricorn season. When they sacrifice the blood clot man, sacrifice Jesus, sacrificing blood clot hell for come round and do the same blood clot thing. That's why Satan a come back, because them even Satan say, boy, them do Jesus, boy, them do Christ bad, don't. Yeah man, Christ, them do Christ bad, man. Me have to step in. Hanged. Then we have chemistry. The periodic table, or the periods, yes. Enough people, them afraid of blood so much, but every blood clot there, them do blood work, don't. Chemistry, when it comes on to the whole cancer research, don't. With the cells, even though cells are biology. But nothing what happen is chemical reactions that happen. The periodic table belongs to the woman, not the blood clot man. Taxology is the father. Mother Earth is the mother. Cancer energy. And then we have healing. Yes, we are healed. And even though the healing is in red pill, not heat. If you don't want the nothing when it comes on to taking out a tumor or to burn, when you need to burn with blue laser. Maybe that is why the blue tie was so significant rather than the red tie. We need to know. Everybody talk about colors. What is this with colors? Colors around this. If you need any other information or research, please check Dr. Karbe, the man who created, invented, and studied all his life about chromotherapy. Him have the blood clot answers. Him have all the blood clot answers. We don't want any type of man on board. We know NASA, we don't need a new doctor. Please talk to Dr. Karbe. Right? Father of chromotherapy. Yeah, healing. That's how we're going to heal a nation. You never know. A color heal a nation. Even in taxology, it goes by colors. But we can't get into taxology today. We are over the time. And I am getting somebody wants an apology. Maybe the Capricorn wants an apology. Capricorn, I am sorry. I am sorry that I did not do the research to know. I am going to leave it here. Capricorn, I appreciate you so much. Until next time, Meta.